guys, welcome back. All right, so Cancerians, if you didn't watch Act 1, you'll probably want to do that first. Otherwise, you're going to be a little lost in this storyline. The free link to watch Part 1 is right there in the description box. And I'll also make it so it'll pop up at the end of this video on the screen. But I can't do that until this one's done processing. Okay, so, but here we go. So let's see how Act 2 opens up. Because I'm a little concerned that this hidden love is not going to get off the ground unless these two communicate. So how do we set the stage for Act 2? Yikes, we got a dark night of the soul. We got a broken heart here. We've got some kind of maybe unnecessary sorrow. Why do we have all this sorrow here? Somebody's like crying. Somebody's feeling sad over here. Why? I don't understand. We didn't leave them miserable in Act 1. Oh, because is somebody moving, somebody leaving, action wasn't taken, these two haven't connected, communicated. This is an Eight of Cups. This could be somebody who goes, I don't know, that person's never going to make a move. So I guess I'll go ahead and make a move in a totally different direction. In fact, maybe these two aren't going to work together anymore. They're not going to be around each other anymore. It kind of was suggested in Part 1 that these two kind of had an opportunity to interact with each other, and there was kind of like a hidden attraction that nobody had acted on. But it appears that in Act 2, somebody's leaving. Is it Cancerian who's leaving? Justice is in the reverse. To me, this looks like, hey, if somebody couldn't come out of the shadows and just ask somebody, hey, are you interested? You want to go out? You want to, then I can kind of understand where it's like, okay, time's up. It's time to keep moving forward. We got the World card sideways. When we talk about that heartbreak, I think somebody missed their opportunity to ask the Cancerian out. And I feel as if it's like, oh my God, it's so stalled out now. Instead of this brand new beginning, or at least having closure and saying, okay, me and Cancerian aren't going to, do this thing. It's like they just stay in this perpetual, like, oh my God, I'm so brokenhearted because I didn't take action when I could have. And now I'm always stuck in the what if I had taken action toward Cancer, what would they might have said? What could we have been to each other? So they're filled with the if onlys and the what ifs right now. Oh my. And it's weird because with this Ace of Pentacles, they have more of a desire than they've ever had to take action and change the way they've been doing things. What does that mean though? I mean, they're really miserable that Cancerian seems to have like not really turned their back on them, like, oh, well, if you're not going to talk to me, then I'm going to ignore you. It's not that. I think Cancerian's just like, I don't know, I can't like intuit what somebody's going to do. Maybe I got to just keep moving forward in life. Maybe we had an opportunity and I thought we were about to have a romance or something, but it didn't go anywhere. And so I'm just moving on. And at this point, with that Three of Stones in the reverse, we don't see collaboration and cooperation between these two. At least not on behalf of the Cancer. We don't see it. We don't see them expecting it either. We see them off doing something else. We've got this Five of Pentacles, though, again, and we saw that in the last one, in Part 1. But here's the thing. Somebody's getting discontent enough to go ahead and send a message. I feel like Cancerian's going to hear from this person. It may be after they stopped working together. Cancerian has changed departments. They're not living in the same town, whatever it is that has made them go in a whole different direction. I feel like after I feel like there might have been a moment, one of those moments that we all know when we've had a moment and then we let it pass, where it's like, well, we danced around it and then we didn't take the shot. And so now it's, oh, well, I guess they're not that interested. I feel like Cancerian and this person had that moment and it passed. But instead of it really being like, okay, well, I guess that's it. I won't talk to this person again. I guess there's not romance happening here and I just move on with life. I think for Cancerian, that's really what they think. That's not what this other person is doing. Remember, we saw them over here with that Ace of Pentacles. They're going to take a brave action. Brave for them because we saw them as somebody with stage fright. They are getting miserable enough. I feel like not having Cancer's energy in their life especially if they like no longer get to see Cancer every day, or there's some moment that was missed and now they haven't interacted with Cancer. I think that that is grating on their nerves enough, making Cancer's absence in their life powerful enough that they're like, I need to just reach out. I need to go ahead and say something. I need to take some action. I need to ask Cancer to go to lunch with me. I need to go ahead and I got to bridge this gap, because there was a break in communication. I feel like these two haven't even talked in a while because something didn't happen at a moment when it really should have. It was like the divine created this opportunity and nothing, like that's what this looks like to me. We've got a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person still does not have the confidence to do this, but they're doing it anyway. That is the definition of bravery, right? When we're scared, but we do it anyway. Good for them. We have the Unnamed. So we've got the Death card, major transformation. We got the Strength card in the reverse. They're scared, but they're doing it anyway. They are going to say, I have to overcome my fear, not because I don't have it, but because I've got to go ahead and do this anyway. I got to make myself feel stupid if that's what I got to do. I just need to step up and say what I'm thinking. So is that what they're doing? Are they, I mean, we see them taking action. We see them speaking up. Yeah. Wow. Look at this. I'm so excited for them. We got the Knight of Cups. They're coming in, not feeling super confident, but they're going to go ahead and do it anyway. They're going to go ahead and say, I wanted to ask you out a long time ago. Would you like to go out? It may be a little fumbly. It may be a little not very well rehearsed. They may not have a whole lot of, you notice how they're coming in from this barren field, meaning their words could be sparse. They may not have a whole lot of flowery words. They may not be smooth. They may not have any of that. What's Cancerian going to do in reaction to that? Oh, the Chariot upright. Cancer's going to say, well, heck yeah, I've been wondering if this would ever happen for us. They're going to be super open and super like straightforward. We've got the Queen of Swords here. Oh, we have the 5 of Stones and we have the Messenger of Wind. This is almost like, you want to know a secret? I kind of looked you up once or twice, just wondering what you were up to on social media. Cancer might come clean and be like, truth of it is, I should be honest with you. Man, I've missed the heck out of you. I was hoping that I'd hear from you. I almost sent you a message. I feel like these two, I've been rooting for these characters since Act 1. So I'm really happy that they're coming clean and that they're showing each other that they care and that they're interested in each other. This is really sweet. What's the let's go with the big deck. What does that mean in this storyline? I love the fact that these two are at that point where we got the 7 of Wands. They still kind of confuse each other a little bit. They still, they're both nervous, right? They're both still fighting windmills. They're fighting their own insecurities a little bit, their own nervousness about like, it's not like, oh, perfect. And now everything's going to be great. And we're going to be super confident. It's more like, okay, this has been a struggle to get to this point. Maybe both people are a little shy. Both people are a little, once bitten, twice shy. That's, they both have their own, because we got 2 windmills here. They both maybe battle some shyness or some insecurities. Oh, I just love the fact though that they're willing to battle it for each other. Because a 7 of Wands is all about how we overcome struggles. And I feel as if, they kind of are like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just going to do it. But every time that they have to do something that's out of their comfort zone, I feel like it just takes a little bit for these characters to build up that courage to, like if you're going to jump into like a jumping rope, I used to love that as a kid. And you have to like time it just right. Otherwise you get whacked across the forehead with it, one of the ropes, and it hurts. So you got to time it right. And I kind of feel like that's how these two operate. Like, I'm nervous, you're nervous, I'm nervous, you're nervous, but we jump, it's kind of a cute one. I liked this story. All right, guys, if you enjoyed it too, please give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoy my fictional storytelling for what it is, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.